We know full well there's just time. So is it wrong to dance this line?
As we celebrate 100 years of secondary Catholic education in Santa Barbara, it was important that we captured memories and insights of those who are part of this 100-year legacy. We are hopeful that this short film awakens one of your high school memories.
There was a line, there was an invisible line in between the boys' side and the girls, right at the flagpole.
Oh,
and a
nun.
nun.
It wasn't drawn in.
No, a nun.
Oh, I
Every day
When
would
they wore
pace
habits.
the line with her stern face, you know, and we would be like hi around, you know, like that, and oh man, nobody came close because it was strictly segregated.
Probably one of my very, very most cherished memories was from my senior retreat. It was just such a perfect time for our class to bond and really kind of open our hearts and be vulnerable.
When Linda and I were in school together, the football team was playing at City College. This was a Halloween game, and they told us if you dressed up in costume, you would get in free. And in those days, with 9 kids in our family, that was a big deal. So Linda dressed up to the City College, got dropped off, so we didn't have a car. We were the only ones in the whole bleachers that had costume on.
Yes, we sat in the very bottom, in the corner,
waiting for someone to come and pick. We couldn't get anybody on the phone. We didn't have cell phones those days, but couldn't get anyone. Finally, they came and got us, and we got the heck out of town.
We decided we would maybe think about, since it's a new campus, a new school, that we would have a new alma mater. So I called the priest at Garces High School. He was at the time a principal, and I asked his permission if we could bring the alma mater to Bishop High School. And he said, absolutely, not a problem. So we brought the alma mater here and introduced it.
We were in track, Dan and I, and you know, the girls were in track, and then you had to navigate with the pole vaulting poles and all these things on the Valiant, and you had to navigate through the softball field and baseball field to get up to the track, which is now there. And baseballs would just be chucked at this thing, and this thing was just like, it looked like a golf ball with all the dents in the car.
One of my favorite memories was in Mr. Braun's class when I was constantly late to class, and he challenged me to be on time and find a way to be on time. So that weekend I got a desk from school, took it down to work where my dad worked, and I put a gasoline motor on it, so I was able to go from class to class with a motorized desk.
Some of the football games, we would go to the local radio station downtown, KIST, and they'd let us come in, and we'd all jabber about what team and the game and all that, and I mean, that was so...
the morning runs, remember? You'd go to Progressively,
collect more
cars
people.
and houses and people, and then all of a sudden you had a caravan going to the radio
KIST,
station.
right?
It was a lot of fun.
I know.
Yeah, the whole mud pit just reminded me of, we had Welcome Week, and it was similar because I remember mud, and I remember a big, maybe water balloon fight in the grass area, but as we were freshmen, so Anthony was a senior, and his girlfriend and all her friends like protected us. So Claire and I got cookies and got sheltered from any mud.
Yeah, for Catholic education to still be around now is great. I know Bishop has changed a lot since I was here. It's a beautiful campus. They've kept up to date with technology. The kids have computers and iPads, so to be where the public schools are and to offer Catholic education for students, I think is wonderful, and I'm happy that it's been here for 100 years, and I know it'll be here for more than 100 more.
I could speak for all of us on this, like our best friends through life come out of that. I mean, you just make, and I know my 3 kids all went to Bishop too, and they're best friends to this day, and their business partners and everything are kids they met too.
I remember in high school, I
was as blind as a bat. And because I came from a very large family, we didn't go see doctors. So I couldn't see. And Sister, she knew that. I was in the back of the class and she right away spotted that I could not see that blackboard. And she came to me personally and she helped me. And I will never forget her for that.
Okay, so did you learn something in Catholic school that helped you later in life?
I think it's compassion for others. I think that that's just the underlying theme. Compassion for, compassion for others, compassion for the world,
I think tolerance too. I think we well, not that we were exposed to all the stuff, but I really think it was like you take each person as they are and not a group and not say, oh, they're bad or, or this, it was just like a thinking thing, think it through, tolerant.
You look at your friends and somebody will say, oh, what school did you go to? And I'll say, I went to Bishop. Oh, you went to Bishop? Oh, well, how was that? I've heard so much about that, and I heard it's really hard and all this stuff. I said, well, it's not hard, it's just, you just practice.
Senior year, some of the guys got together, we played hooky, and there were only about 4 cars in the senior class. And we went down to the Sisquoc area because it snowed. We had a snow day. And we were just having a ball, and it was a lot of fun. We came back late in the afternoon, pulled up to the, it was right on a corner, and we looked over at the school, and there was the pastor, the principal, our homeroom teacher, and most of our parents. And the joy went out of our day almost immediately. But in retrospect, it showed what the Catholic High was about and that they really were concerned about the kids.
What does it say about Catholic secondary education in Santa Barbara that it has been here for 100 years?
How important it is. It just says a lot about the families that go to school, send their kids to school here, and about the kids that go to school here. It just, I think it's, I can't imagine Santa Barbara without a great Catholic secondary education.
Catholic high school has been in Santa Barbara for 100 years. What does it mean to you?
It's gotta mean that it's a good education. I mean, because otherwise it wouldn't have survived all the turmoil through the 60s and the 70s and the 2000s and all that. It would not have survived, and it has survived. So that says a lot in itself, just the fact that it's still here.
I think one of the most incredible things about Catholic education is that it not only equips minds with knowledge, but also it helps to shape your character and to really mold you into the person God intended you to be and give you those morals and those values so that you can go out and serve the community and the world.